Our readings today paint a beautiful picture of God's redeeming love. From Joshua, we read from Psalm 32, we read from 2 Corinthians, our reading passages today. From Joshua chapter 5, verses 9 to 12, we hear of God's people finally, after 40 years, in the desert, entering the promised land. And God said to Joshua, "Today I have rolled away from you the disgrace of Egypt." In Psalm 32 that we read, David writes, "Blessed is the one whose transgression is forgiven, whose sin is covered. I acknowledge my sin to you, and you forgave the guilt of my sin." The Apostle Paul reminds us in 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verses 16 to 21, that if anyone in Christ, new creation. If anyone in Christ, if you are in Christ, new creation. Right? Everything old passed away. Everything has become new. And finally, Jesus shares the parable of the prodigal son in Luke chapter 15, showing us a father who, runs to embrace his wayward child, to embrace the marginalized and the vulnerable. So, friends, the table is set for us today. The feast is prepared. Whether you are returning from a far country or you've never left the Father's house, there's always a place for you. If you are a prodigal son, know this. If you're a prodigal son, know this. The Father sees you while you are still far off and is running to you in open arms. If you are the elder brother, standing outside in judgment, the Father is inviting you to come in. Let us celebrate.